Welcome back. All right, news of the day video for all you fine people on the internet. It is Sunday. It is May the 18th, so happy Mount St. Helens Day for all of those who celebrate. That being said, we have a potential for an explosive night tonight in Toronto, don't we? The Florida Panthers, the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is Game 7. I'm wearing Maple Leafs because, sure, why not? So 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start time, half an hour earlier than games have been recently. And I was looking, the next round, it looks like they go back to the 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific starts. So we'll see if that's the same the whole way through. But yeah, so this series obviously tied at 3. Florida looking to get back to the conference final again. Toronto looking to get back to the conference final for the first time since 2002. And in that conference final, they played Carolina that year. So it could be a 2002 conference final rematch, or Florida moves along and they get to play against Carolina in the next round. So the Maple Leafs have defied expectations in one game so far in this series. If they can defy expectations again, they will move on. A lot of talk today about what's on the line and all of this fun stuff. But Matthew Knies is playing. It's a Game 7. If you're able to skate, you're going to play. And one thing to keep in mind is they have the highest remaining point total of any team left in the playoffs. They would have home ice advantage the rest of the way. Should they get past this round, of course, and play Carolina, they would host Carolina on Tuesday. The Eastern final is supposed to start on Tuesday. The Western final is starting on Wednesday. They've already got the Wednesday start time down for the first game that will be in Dallas. So yeah, should be entertaining. One thing to keep in mind, Woll in potential elimination games is 4-1, 957 save percentage, and of course a shutout in there as well. His numbers are excellent when the Leafs are in an elimination situation, whether they're able to eliminate the other team or they're facing elimination themselves. We'll see if that continues tonight. If they get that victory, I would imagine I'll be able to hear the celebrating in Toronto from here. So the Winnipeg Jets, of course, being out and all of the sadness that entails for Mark Scheifele having just lost his father. But there is good that came out of this. Dallas fans rallied, and they were giving $55 each. It turns out that more than $30,000 have been donated to True North Youth Foundation since the passing of Mark Scheifele's father. So that's great. That's money that goes to good use. And it is always nice to see the hockey community rally. And I thought it was great that Dallas fans rallied and we're giving that money as well. So as much as it's the internet, everybody, all these fans are trash and those people are trash and this organization's trash, that's trash. Everything apparently is trash now. But this proves that maybe that's not the case. Maybe an entire fan base isn't trash. At any rate, that was nice of them to do that. There will be a video on the Jets and their elimination at some point in the near future. But you know, here's to hoping that they're able to navigate this and figure this out going into next season. So one game last night in the American Hockey League, Charlotte defeated Hershey in overtime, 2-1. They're up 2-0 in the series. Getting that third win against Hershey is very difficult, so that's what Charlotte's going to try to do in the next one. We'll see if they get there or if they don't. Tonight there are 2 games in the AHL. Milwaukee in Texas against the Stars. Texas is 1-0 so far in that series, so Milwaukee looking to tie the series. Colorado will be looking to do the same. They are in Abbotsford tonight. Abbotsford up 1-0. My plan is the same as what happened on Friday. Once the Florida-Toronto game is done, I will watch the Colorado-Abbotsford game online. It's available on their YouTube channel. So I was very happy to be able to watch that on my TV. And it's weird not taking notes during the game, though. It is bizarre. I'm not going to say whether or not I just messaged my wife things that I'm noticing in the game. I might. Considering she's there in person. But at any rate, yeah. So Colorado Abbotsford tonight. I'm kind of excited about this because, you know, if Abbotsford were to play Texas in the Calder Cup playoffs, I'd be pretty happy about that. So as I said, Eastern Conference Final starts on Tuesday. The Western Conference Final starts Wednesday in Dallas. I will be doing a preview of that series today. And yeah, it should be exciting to watch Edmonton and Dallas play again. Edmonton, Dallas have a nice long history, and now they're getting to know one another again. It should be a fun series either way. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.